Hi, my name's Abigail Palomares, and for my capstone, I identified the problem of dental hygiene in our community. Okay, in our community, there's a lack of dental importance due to the fact, especially among the homeless community, due to the fact that um, toothpaste and toothbrushes aren't that expensive, but when you're on a very fixed income, such as they are, or have no income, um, they're something that oftentimes gets pushed to the side and gets forgotten about because they have more important things to think about, like food and water.
Go.
So after contemplating all that, I came up with the questions of how does oral hygiene affect your overall health and your confidence, and how can I help to improve that?
Yeah.
Okay. The purpose behind this project was to bring dental awareness, and I wanted to at first bring it to the homeless community, more of like the older generation, well, not older, but like adults, I guess. But as I was researching, I found that young kids, especially in their elementary years, have better performance in school when they have better dental hygiene. So that shifted my focus from the adults to the adolescents in our community. Yeah. What I hoped to learn on this journey was how I can educate the people in the community on how easy it is to actually help somebody and how much they need it. Our community the community of Riverside especially, is very large, and therefore we have a lot of people who are in a lot of not good situations, and I feel like we oftentimes get stuck up in our own lives and we forget that we're only as strong as our weakest link, and we need to help those who are less fortunate than us. So the steps I planned to take at the beginning were quite short and just a basic outline, I guess, I was thinking. My first step was to call Path of Life. My second was to call the dental offices. My third step was to put the packs together, and my fourth step would be to go to Path of Life and hand out the pack. Now, these steps slowly turned into call Path of Life to get permission for our project. And I didn't realize that Path of Life although they're very sweet and they are more than willing for donations, they also are not that easy to get a hold of. The lady is very busy because she's handling all these donations, so she oftentimes takes days to get back to you. Upon getting the permission, we had to call the dental offices, and not all dental offices were willing to donate because they were kind of skeptical, I guess. I don't know. But I had a dental office that was more than willing to donate, which was Gil Sanchez's dental office. So thank you, Gil. He really helped me out a lot. He donated 20 toothbrushes, 30 toothbrushes and 30 toothpaste, and 20 things of floss. So once I realized I was short 10 floss, I ran out to the 99-cent store and I grabbed 10 packs of floss. And then I came home and I put the supply bags together, which included a floss, a toothpaste, and a toothbrush, and like a little Ziploc baggie so they could keep it all together. And then after that, we had to find out a day that worked for both my partner and I, because she has a very busy schedule and so do I. And so once coming upon that date, we were able to go to the shelter, and I didn't realize how difficult it would be to enter that family shelter. Now, this journey wasn't the easiest. It wasn't the hardest because it was actually really fun and I'm really passionate about what I chose. But I feel like communication was probably one of the major issues that we had, and trying to find donations in the time, I guess. My partner and I, we had just met this year, and we really hadn't talked before this project, so it was really outside of my comfort zone because I'm very talkative, but with people I know, and so I had to go outside my comfort zone and work with someone that I didn't know, but it ended up working out really well because she was an amazing partner. As I went through this journey, I feel like I accomplished what I set out to do. I feel like I brought dental awareness and I brought the very basics of dental hygiene to people who wouldn't normally have it. I also feel like what I learned about myself is that I need to learn to be less selfish, and I need to be more appreciative of what I have, because there are people who are a lot less fortunate than me and have to worry about the simpler things in life. What I wish I would have done is I wish I would have been able to have more time to set up a clinic and help these people a little bit more than I already did. And I feel like I was able to make a little bit of a difference in these kids' lives. Seeing them accept the PACS put a smile on my face, and it definitely put a smile on their face. And I feel like really that's what it's about, is just making people happy. And if I were to give any advice to any incoming senior on what they should do, I guess, is they should really just do something that makes them, that they're really passionate about and that they're gonna love throughout the whole process, because it's not easy and it does get hard, but it's fun and it pays off in the end.
Thank you for following me on this journey. I can't wait to see where life takes me.